After leaving New Barktown, you'll run into your old pal Ethan. Of course he's going to talk to you, and, well, he's going to teach you how to throw Pokeballs at Pokemon. Basically, he's teaching you how to catch Pokemon. Here we have Monsieur Ratatouille. Oh yes, he's going to get caught. This little vermin is going to get caught. So basically, they show you gotta attack it, reducing its HP level. So, you know, if the bar is yellow or red, you have a much better chance at catching a Pokemon. But it's also down to the mathematics of the HP total. So whatever HP they currently have would make the catching a lot easier, smoother. So the Pokeball is thrown, and yeah, Ethan's going to mention that you're supposed to weaken it more. But, you know, level 2 Pokemon, you know, this early in the game, very easy to catch. Alright, Ethan's good for something after all. He gives you Pokeballs. Well, actually, it's not just Ethan, it would be Lyra on the other hand. Anyway, so I stay around Route 29 for a little while, and I catch some Pokemon and train them up to about average level 6 or so, and then I head elsewhere. As you can see on the sidebar, there is Geodude, Spearow, and Hoothoot. I've been busy and catching Pokemon. As you can see, they all have the shiny icons because, well, they're shiny. Now, everybody's like, hey, why do you have shiny Pokemon? Well, 2 words. Action replay. Basically, I just wanted the alternative color schemes for the Pokemon just because. It's just a playthrough. I'm not going to play competitively or anything like that. Just a playthrough. It's just for fun. So yeah, there we go. So you fight your first trainer, and he's got this Rattata, or like, how many Pokemon did he have? Well, anyway, this kid is going to give his phone number to you after you battle. And a great Pokemon to use is definitely Geodude because of his type resistance to Rattata. And of course, leveling up a rock Pokemon this early is very useful for Violet City when you get there. Basically, this is what I did all the way past Route 30, Route 31. I just trained up my Geodude to at least level 11. And here we have another youngster. He's obviously trying to battle us, and of course we win, run off, take his money. You know, basically mug him, using Pokemon as weapons, whatever. And of course there are a bunch of trainers you can fight. They have low-level Pokemon, so go ahead and, you know, use a rock type, or, you know, Cyndaquil or your starter Pokemon or whatever you got. And yeah, I just caught a Bellsprout, so that Bellsprout is going to be named Tradey for obvious reasons, if you know what's going to happen. Anyway, what you want to do is talk to everybody along the way, because some people will give you advice or actual things, because people are always generous in this game. In any Pokemon game, actually. Also, shake all the trees with apricorns in them. You want those apricorns for later. Those apricorns come in very handily. And here we have another bug catcher. He gives you his phone number as well. As you can see on the sidebar, I'm sure you already noticed, Route 31 Pokemon in the grass. Pidgey, blah blah blah, and the percentiles that go along with encountering them. Naturally, you can also headbutt the trees, or there's also Swarm, various other things, but I don't include that because that's advanced knowledge stuff. Here we are at the gate to Violet City, and unfortunately for us, we run into Ethan again. How did you get past me? Well, Ethan, you probably got lost in the wilderness. I was training my Pokemon, taking my sweet time, and somehow you're still behind me. So anyway, he gives me the versus recorder, so that does stuff. It's not that vital, but it's good for recording Pokemon battles. And here we are in Violet City, the Pokemon Center. You can talk to this guy. His name is Primo or Primo. In Japan, it's probably Daisuke. So basically, all you gotta do is answer his questions. Or rather, he wants to know what you think of him and stuff. Basically, it's dependent on your trainer ID number, the answers you should give to get different things. Anybody can get up to 3 different Pokemon eggs, all 12 or 10 or 12 different wallpapers as well. But anyway, basically I went onto this website and used a calculator to figure out what answers I need to give based on my trainer ID number and what game I'm playing. In this case, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And based on your answers here, I decided that I definitely wanted to get an egg. A Slugma egg. He actually tells you what's in the egg. Now we're off to a residence just over here next to the Pokemon Center because we are going to trade to this guy. Which Pokemon, you ask? We're going to trade Bellsprout for...
Buzz Lightyear! The world's greatest superhero, now the world's greatest toy!
Bye-bye, Tradey. See you later. Basically, this Rudy guy is going to give you an Onix, and of course it's going to have a different ID number than your own, but that doesn't exactly matter. It just gives you a boosted amount of experience points for training this Pokemon up. So instead of 100%, you get 150% experience points. And here we have Onix. Rocky? His name is Rocky? Rocky?
Adrian!
And of course, that was... well, he has a hasty nature, okay. Very good defense, decent speed, which is kinda odd. Anywho, we're gonna go to the Violet City Gym. Let's see what's up here. A guy is standing in our way. Basically, the game is very, very linear, and you're supposed to go through all these hoops and ladders and whatnot. And by which I mean you gotta go to the Sprout Tower and defeat the Elder before you're even qualified to walk into the gym and take on Falconer. To be continued.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's an Absol! Let's check it out then. Absol, the disaster Pokemon. Absol live in steep mountainous regions and rarely venture down into areas inhabited by humans. But should an Absol be seen by humans, it is said that catastrophe is soon to follow.